Let me tell y'all a little story. When I first started giving up my life for Christ in 2022, I was doing so good. Fasting for the first time, what else? In 2022, when I first gave up my life to Christ, I was fasting for the first time, reading my Bible, praying. I was getting so much closer to God than I had ever been before. And you know what? The devil knew. The devil was trying his best to get me to go back to my old ways. And unfortunately, that time it worked. The devil inserted a temptation into my life. And unfortunately, it worked. I had met this guy, and to me, he was my dream man. Looks-wise, personality-wise, I was developing feelings for him. And I tried to end it a few times, but this man did not want to let me go. And unfortunately, this was all coming from the devil. And it was working, unfortunately. What sucks is that at the time, I had enough wisdom to understand what was going on. I knew that the devil had placed this man in my life for a reason, to get me to go back to my old ways. But I was still so new in all of this world that I felt like I was weak. Like I was too weak to resist the temptation. We ended up getting into a relationship, and you know what that means? I fell right back into sin, and worse than it was before. I was starting to do drugs again, like smoking tree. I don't know if I can say that on TikTok. I had backslid so much at that point. Like I felt so far away from God, and the whole time I was with him, like I knew, I just had it in the back of my head each and every single day. I need to get back to where I was before. I need to get back to where I was before. I need to get closer to God. I had conviction the whole time about what I was doing, and it just was a dark time. When you fall for the temptations of the devil, no good comes out of it. I was depressed, crying all the time. I was so depressed to the point that I was taking drowsy allergy pills so that I can sleep throughout the day and have the day go by fast, so I don't have to have these dark thoughts or dark feelings. I was just a mess throughout that whole time. And yes, sometimes there was moments of happiness, because when you're in a relationship, there's that comfort and all the worldly things that are comfortable to us. At the end of the day, I knew that I had to end it with him, and I knew that that wasn't the man that God wanted me to be with.